And mic check, 1, 2, 3. Hello and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is 1 p.m. Windy day outside of Sharyland Pioneer, but it is all cool and calm right here at the Sharyland Pioneer Gymnasium. I'm Alex Espinosa with Nathan Pinkerton as my camera operator, Diego Espinosa as my utility. And I want to thank you all for watching this presentation of high school basketball presented by Rio Sports Live. We have the Sharyland Pioneer Diamondbacks playing against the La Joya Juarez Lincoln Huskies, and Pioneer trying to score first. They weren't able to. Rebounded by the Huskies. The Pioneer Diamondbacks did score immediately within the first 10 seconds. First shot by the Huskies, no good. It is rebounded by the Diamondbacks on the right wing. And person tripped. That was Isaiah Reyes for Pioneer. That will be the first foul of the game, and that should be against the Huskies. Up to take the ball is going to be Evan Young. And ball taken by Miguel Angel Gonzalez. Passes downside near the charity line. Ball tipped and out of bounds. On that defense was Jacob Vasquez to help prevent a possible layup for the Pioneer Diamondbacks. And a high pass is caught by Young. Pass to the right for Gonzalez, going over to Young. And on the left side, left wing, just past the three-point line. First 7:24 left in the game in the first quarter. Pass to Young inside, and Gonzalez cannot corral it out of bounds. Want to thank everybody here who is watching us here on Rio Sports Live. If you have friends and family who are interested in watching, they can find us on Facebook, YouTube, and Roku. All you have to do is look up Rio Sports Live as the pass is handed inside by the Huskies. That's Garcia. Garcia double cover, passes it over to Alvarez, and a high pass to Morales. Back over to Garcia, and a handoff. Left wing for a three-point attempt, and that one hits the rim, rebounded by the Huskies. Number 21, Jacob Vasquez. Ball is stripped away, however, they're going to blow the whistle. And ball is going to go back now to the Diamondbacks. Vasquez had the ball stripped from him. And correction. Ball going back over to the Huskies. Ball batted, now out of bounds. Huskies again. On that defense, it looks to have been Edney Mireles. And passed by Alvarez. Whistle's going to be blown. Sharyland Pioneer is going to get the ball back. Ball taken over by Gonzalez of the Diamondbacks to the right wing. That looks to have been Reyes. And a three-point try for Gonzalez. No good. Will it be rebounded by the Diamondbacks? Almost. Huskies take it away from them. That's Alvarez with the ball. And a quick pass to the left. Now Garcia has it. Ball in the hands of Fernando Morales. Morales looking, right wing, passes it over to, looks to be Alvarez. Garcia down the middle. Quick pass inside for Vasquez. Vasquez loses control of the ball, taken away by the Rattlers. By the Diamondbacks. And Gonzalez wanting the pass is going to be no good. It'll be a foul against looks to be the Huskies as substitution comes in. And Vasquez is going to head to the bench for a quick rest. Pass deep, and that's Gonzalez all alone for a three-point attempt, and hits the rim, gets rebounded, and the Diamondbacks recover it just barely. Oh, and some miscommunication by the Diamondbacks. Ball going out of bounds. It'll be in the hands of the Huskies now, as we'll see who's going to serve. And to take the ball out, it's going to be Garcia of the Huskies. Clock ticking down. That's Morales. Pass going away from Gonzalez. Quick pass to Garcia. And coming in, Richard Marroquin. And a layup inside is going to be no good. Whistle blown. With 5:30 in this first quarter. Score right now is still 2-0. And it'll be a couple of free throws for Marroquin. First free throw of the night, and that one's going to be up and good to get the Huskies on the board. If you have friends and family who are interested in watching this game, ladies and gentlemen, they can find us on Facebook, YouTube, and Roku. All they have to do is look up Rio Sports Live. As Sharyland Pioneer coming back after a terrific season. This is the third game of the regular season. Pioneer has not won a game yet. This is non-district play. District games will be starting on the 19th of December for Pioneer. As the ball is shaken down by the Huskies. And a quick pass to Morales on the right wing. Morales spinning around. And ball stripped away by the Diamondbacks. That was Evan Young with the strip, but it goes out of bounds. So now it'll go back into the hands of Aiden Alvarez. But not before a whistle is blown, as there will be some substitution. Pass in Huskies territory going into Sharyland. A quick pass, miscommunication, no good, out of bounds. As the ball gets played, it's going to be a little layup inside. That one's going to be good. Isaiah Reyes with that two-pointer. Morales in trouble trying to find someone to pass it to. Ball taken away, intercepted. Gonzalez, taken away now by the Huskies. Quick pass to Marroquin, it's going to be no good. And 3 turnovers back-to-back as Gonzalez gets that recovery. And it's going to be a 3-point try, no good. Rebounded by the Huskies. Sharyland takes it back. Sharyland Pioneer 3-point attempt, and that one hits the rim 3 times, no good. And a fight for the ball taken away by, it looks to be the Huskies. That was Alvarez with the rebound. And a layup for Morales is going to be no good with the help of Gonzalez on that defense. Young passes it over to Valdez. And Gonzalez spins. Layup. That one is good. To make the score 6-1 in favor of Pioneer. And the Huskies trying to find a way to get their game back. As ball is handed over and overthrows Morales, and that one, thankfully, Marroquin was there. However, it looks like they're going to call it out of bounds. They will call it out of bounds against the Huskies, and we're going to have the first time out of the game called as well. As we'll be right back here after a quick break on Rio Sports Live.
An increase of 169 cases of COVID-19.
Hospitals continue receiving COVID-19 patients.
When the world needed you, did you rise to the occasion? Since the pandemic began, J. Gonzalez Injury Attorneys have won over 700 personal injury cases and recovered millions for their clients. When others shut down, we continued fighting for victims of car accidents, work injuries, and 18-wheeler cases because we still believe in justice for all. J. Gonzalez.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Apply to the university that offers 98 unique degree plans. The university where 99% of students receive financial assistance. The university where you belong. Apply to Texas A&M University Kingsville today.
A Piece of Cake by Juarez in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Juarez, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Juarez in Harlingen.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here at Rio Sports Live. I'm Alex Espinosa, Nathan Pinkerton as my camera operator, Diego Espinosa as my utility, as the Huskies were able to score on a layup to make it 6-3 in favor of Pioneer. And a layup attempt, and that one is going to be good. Great attempt by Mike Garcia. And now the Huskies have a chance with a free throw to be able to take the lead. To tie it, actually. This will be the third free throw attempt for the Huskies. They're currently 1 for 2 in free throws. And Garcia free throw swished right in, and we're tied at 6 apiece. Pass over to Ortiz. Going over to, it looks to be Valdez. Gonzalez. Now over to Jacob Ruiz. Ortiz again. And ball tipped, taken away by Marroquin. And with the ball, looks to be Huskies number 11. That is Alvarez. Alvarez already with 3 rebounds in the game. As Garcia trying to go inside, passes it over to Marroquin. We're having more fans coming in. Ball intercepted. 1-on-1. And that layup is going to be no good, but can they recover the rebound? They do. Pioneer recovers. Pioneer with the ball. Correction, that was the Huskies with the ball. They're going to call it out of bounds against the Pioneer Diamondbacks, and the ball going back over to Juarez Lincoln, as that looks to be Alvarez who's going to take the ball out. And he will. As for the Huskies, that's Mike Garcia with the ball. Good screen by Marroquin. And pass tipped by the Sharyland defense, but still recovered by the Huskies. Pioneer, the Huskies. Here on Rio Sports Live as the whistle is blown. Right now, Pioneer and Lincoln with 2 fouls each. As the ball goes back to Pioneer, that's Gonzalez with the ball. Looking for someone to pass it to. He's going to have to throw it quickly. Ball on the good defense, taken away, but it's stepped out of bounds. They're going to give it back to Sharyland Pioneer. As I believe that was the Huskies defense trying to take the ball away. Trying to take the ball away from Reyes. With 1:09 left in this first quarter. Gonzalez looking to go inside, drills and trucks inside, passes it over to Reyes, but Reyes lost the ball. Morales 1-on-1, he's going to lay it up, and that one is good! Third time is good for Morales. 3 layup attempts, this time it's good. Final 45 seconds left in the game, folks. Pioneer has the ball. That's Ortiz, and he loses the ball. That's the 3rd turnover for the Pioneers, and another layup. That one's going to be no good. But they will call free throw for the Huskies. A foul against Pioneer. This will be 2 free throw attempts for the Huskies. And free throw is up and good. That means that the Huskies will have their first lead in the game. Substitution coming in as it looks like we're going to have Edney Mirales coming back into the court. And second free throw attempt. That one is going to be no good. Back in play. As a pass over to Ruiz. Ruiz's layup, and that one is going to be good to retake the lead 10-9. Clock ticking down. Final 20 seconds of the game. As Garcia pass to Marroquin. Passing it to the right wing. And they're going to call travel against the Huskies with 12 seconds left in the first quarter. And Gonzalez is going to run out the clock as best as he can before taking one last final shot. Slowly going through midcourt. Challenging the defender. Good screen. Trying to escape the double coverage, and miscommunication will force the ball out of bounds with 1 second left in the first quarter. And they're going to do a quick pass. And that one is going to roll out of bounds after being touched. And that's how the first quarter will end, ladies and gentlemen, with the score 10-9 in favor of Sharyland Pioneer in what was a very defensive type of game, as both squads just fighting for the rebound, fighting for the turnovers, being extremely competitive as we expected this game to be. We'll take a quick break here, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll be right back for an exciting second quarter here on Rio Sports Live.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Sharyland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sharyland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
And we're back here, ladies and gentlemen, on Rio Sports Live. I'm Alex Espinosa, Nathan Pinkerton as my camera operator, Diego Espinosa as utility, here for the second quarter of Sharyland Pioneer against La Joya Juarez Lincoln. As the Pioneer Diamondbacks were able to take the lead 10-9 before ending the first quarter. A lot of turnovers going on in this game. That should mark the 5th turnover for the Huskies. And an immediate timeout is going to be called by Gonzalez of Sharyland Pioneer, as it looks like Coach Rene Gonzalez did not like what he saw, told Gonzalez to call a timeout. And we'll see what happens, as both teams were just playing with not the best offensive play, but some really good defense that we've been seeing in this game. Primarily, the players to watch out for have to be, for if you're Juarez, it's going to be Fernando Morales as well as Mike Garcia, both players playing competitive, fighting for the rebounds, taking away the ball as best as they can against the Diamondbacks. On the opposite end, a lot of players to look out for. Miguel Angel Gonzalez, who has been playing with sheer will and determination. A lot of great play by the Diamondback. As we'll continue after that timeout. And pass is going to be over for the Diamondbacks. Ortiz passes it to Gonzalez. And loose ball taken away by the Diamondbacks, and Morales is going to have to attempt a layup. He can't. Whistle blown for traveling. Great turnover by the Huskies, but not the best coordination in terms of trying to score off of the turnover. Gonzalez getting the ball back. Pass over to Young. Now to Ortiz. Ortiz is going to try and, he's going to pass it over down the middle. That one's going to be no good. Battered away by the Huskies defense. And a quick pass. That one is going to be good. Oh, what a good layup attempt by Pioneer to make the score 12-9. Garcia passes to Alvarez. And a leaping high catch for Marroquin. And whistle is going to be blown immediately. As was a foul against the Diamondbacks. And to take the ball out, it's going to be Alvarez. Alvarez on a quick pass inside. Morales with the ball. One-on-one, literally one-on-one, Gavon Young against Fernando Morales, both wearing the number 1 jersey. And inside drive, and that ball's going to be loose, and it's going to go back to the Diamondbacks. And Diamondbacks with that is Evan Young. Ortiz, pass to Gonzalez. Gonzalez inside for Mireles, and pass taken away. Another turnover by the Diamondbacks, and that one is going to be Aiden Alvarez with his 2nd turnover of the game. And a pass to Morales. Morales not having the best offensive game so far, as a good pass to the right wing, and that one is going to be a three-point attempt. No good. Rebounded by Ortiz. Young with the ball. Over to Ortiz. Passes it back. Hot potato going on right now on the right wing, now going past the three-point line, and a near charity strip line. That one's going to be good for Gonzalez to make it 14-9. And now a timeout's going to be called by Coach Garcia of the Huskies, as they had just allowed the Pioneer Diamondbacks to score 4 unanswered points. He's going to try and see what he can do with his offense, try to adapt and try to fix the situation. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break on Rio Sports Live.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
An increase of 169 cases of COVID-19.
Hospitals continue receiving COVID-19 patients.
When the world needed you, did you rise to the occasion? Since the pandemic began, J. Gonzalez Injury Attorneys have won over 700 personal injury cases and recovered millions for their clients. When others shut down, we continued fighting for victims of car accidents, work injuries, and 18-wheeler cases, because we still believe in justice for all. J. Gonzalez.
We are this close.
We're this close.
We are this close of uncertainty to making history.
This close to changing the world.
We are this close.
This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio. All we need is you.
This close.
If we don't act now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits, caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats. Laguna Madre Baits. 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, here on Rio Sports Live. I'm Alex Espinosa presenting the Sharyland Diamondbacks against the La Joya Juarez Lincoln Huskies. As we just witnessed a really good offensive shootout just begin, and that was Aiden Alvarez with that three-point try to make it a two-point game for the Huskies. A little timeout was being called because there was some sweat on the floor that they needed to wipe. And Gonzalez, a quick pass, and that one's going to be a three-point attempt and hits the rim. Rebounded by the Diamondbacks. Young with the ball, passes it over to Ortiz. Ortiz wants to shoot a three from the left wing, but it looks like he's going to have to step back. That Huskies defense already forcing 10 turnovers, and a layup is going to be good. The Diamondbacks have not had a good history with the 3 points in this game, as they only had one three-pointer good in this match. And ball taken away, that's Young. Layup attempt no good. Rebounded and flushes in. Flushed in with Eddie Mireles to make it 20-14. Young in the coverage. Pass over for the Huskies, and that's going to be Alvarez. Alvarez trying to escape the coverage. Good screen with the help of Vasquez. Ozzy Camara, the first time we've heard his name in the game, and passes it over to Jose Gonzalez. Ball taken away. Another turnover by the Huskies. On that turnover, number 14, Isaiah Reyes. Reyes looking for Gonzalez. Gonzalez all alone for a three-pointer, and that one is good. To make the score 23-14, and substitutions coming in, as Vasquez is going to head back to the bench for a quick rest. Clock was stopped at 2:49. Correction, at 2:59. Another turnover almost committed, almost by Ortiz. The Huskies trying to get some points up. A little desperate three-point attempt, no good. And Marroquin is going to try and rebound it. He wasn't able to. Ball going back over to the Diamondbacks with 2:48 to go in this second quarter. As the ball is going to be checked by, looks to be Jose Ortiz. And pass over to Reyes, back to Ortiz. Ortiz one-on-one coverage. As we're seeing some zone inside the paint. Ortiz is going to drive it inside. He loses the ball, but Young was there to help him out. Pass inside, and a layup attempt is going to be no good. So the Huskies have the ball back, and a little low pass going to Marroquin one-on-one. He's going to drive inside, and they're going to call the ball. They're going to call a foul against the Diamondbacks. And 11 on 11. That's going to be Aiden Alvarez against Ortiz. And ball taken away by the Diamondbacks. Gonzalez is going to try driving inside the paint. And a quick pass, no good. And that was William Ashley with the layup attempt, no good. Clock at 2:26 right now. As a quick pass to Gonzalez. Gonzalez wanted to pass, but he wasn't able to find an open player. He's going to hit it for himself, and no good. Ashley there with the rebound, passes it back to Gonzalez. And Ortiz with that layup attempt, and that one's going to be good. As the clock now at 2:05. Huskies trying to find a way to get the ball back, down by 9. Quick pass to Marroquin, who's going to go for a three. No good, just hits the rim. Gets his own rebound. Turnover, almost. Oh, no, now it's a turnover. Ashley takes it away. However, they will call traveling. Traveling against the Diamondbacks. Or is it traveling? Yes, it is. It is traveling, and Coach Garcia of the Huskies is going to have another substitution as Marroquin is going to head to the bench. And it looks like coming in, Mike Garcia is coming back. Or no, let's see. Nope, nope. Instead of that, it's going to be Marco Breeze. Marco Breeze. 1:45 left in the game. Left in the second quarter. As Morales pass to Alvarez. Three-pointer. As that's a pass, Young to, it looks to be Ortiz. Ortiz is looking for Ruiz. Gonzalez with the ball inside the paint. Looking, going left wing, and a three-point attempt for Ruiz, and that one is good. So the three-pointers coming back now for the Pioneers, as that's three three-pointers in a row that they have not missed. And the Huskies trying to find a way to recover, down by 11 again. And ball taken away. Morales is able to recover it, however. And pass to, it looks to be Alvarez. Morales slowing the ball down. Trying to get his team in formation. Trying to escape double coverage. Passes it to the back. 40 seconds left in the second quarter. As a drive inside the charity line. That one is going to be no good. Can they rebound? Morales does. And that second attempt, no good. Gonzalez takes it away. Young, three-point attempt. And that one is going to be no good, but Ashley almost recovers it. With the clock stopping at 24 seconds, score 28-17 right now for the Diamondbacks. As a little timeout's going to be called by Coach Gonzalez of Pioneer. And how about a good game we're witnessing now, ladies and gentlemen? It started out slow, and now in the second quarter, it is really picking up. Sharyland Pioneer showing the Huskies just what it is to play against them. The Diamondbacks last season had a terrific 28-win record with an undefeated record in district. That record allowed them to be able to go not only into the playoffs, but make it 4 rounds deep into the playoffs. The Huskies, however, showing a lot of true grit that we're seeing, a lot of fighting, a lot of grinding, and a lot of that is coming from Fernando Morales, who is just showing all the determination he can, the absolute will that he has to try and win a game. As the timeout ends, Pioneer has the ball. Ruiz looking for an open player. That's Gonzalez on the left wing. Passes it over to Young. Gonzalez again. And that was Ruiz, actually, who wanted to throw it to Gonzalez for a layup, but that's going to be no good. Huskies have one last chance with 17 seconds left in the game. Morales, double coverage, trying to fight for it. Almost travels, but passes it over to Alvarez. Alvarez in double coverage himself. Ball tipped. Morales was there to take it, though. Pass inside. That looks to be Garcia, and Garcia's going to get fouled by the Pioneers. 2 seconds left in the game. And this will be 2 free throw attempts for Mike Garcia, someone we haven't heard from in a while. Scoring both free throws here could make it a 9-point game going into half. As free throw number 1 is up and swooshed right in. The Huskies 2 deep. Evan Young at the very back, and that free throw is no good. Final 2 seconds, and Gonzalez is going to make one last Hail Mary, and that one no good. Hits the backboard but deflects back. And that's how the first half will end, ladies and gentlemen, with the Sharyland Pioneer Diamondbacks leading it 28-18 in a good offensive fashion. A late offensive fashion, if you would say, as the first quarter started out with just defense. Now the second quarter was all offense. We'll take a quick break here, and don't go away just yet. We'll be right back for a quick halftime show here on Rio Sports Live.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
Apply to the university that offers 98 unique degree plans. The university where 99% of students receive financial assistance. The university where you belong. Apply to Texas A&M University Kingsville today.
An increase of 169 cases of COVID-19.
Hospitals continue receiving COVID-19 patients.
When the world needed you, did you rise to the occasion? Since the pandemic began, J. Gonzalez Injury Attorneys have won over 700 personal injury cases and recovered millions for their clients. When others shut down, we continued fighting for victims of car accidents, work injuries, and 18-wheeler cases because we still believe in justice for all. J. Gonzalez.
And hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the halftime show on Rio Sports Live. I'm Alex Espinosa with Nathan Pinkerton as my camera operator, Diego Espinosa as my utility. And the Sharyland Pioneer Diamondbacks currently leading in this game 28-18 in what was a very unique game. Pioneer came in with the best off as the favored with a really good offense, and in the first quarter it was anything but offense, as a lot of turnovers. About 7 turnovers were committed by the Diamondbacks. However, 5 turnovers committed by the Huskies, as both defenses stripping the ball, rebounding the ball, trying to get the ball before the opposing team does. And they did struggle, both teams, a lot in the layups and in the 2-point attempts, as the score at the first quarter was actually 10-9. It was a very low-scoring game until it started picking up in the second quarter, and that was with the help of Miguel Angel Gonzalez of Sharyland Pioneer, who had 2 crucial 3-pointers, lots of rebounds, and several touches in this game, helping his team out, trying to win this game out. On the opposite end, though, you have Mike Garcia, Aiden Alvarez, who are both playing terrific offense, both with 3-pointers to help the team out, help making it only a 10-point game. And then let's not forget Fernando Morales for the Juarez Lincoln Huskies, as he has been all over the court, all over in the paint, in the 3-point line, in the charity strip, and even in the just behind the rim, catching rebounds, passing the ball, and even catching the passes, and trying his best to make as much play as he can for the Huskies, trying to get them back into this game. In this second half, I can expect pretty much the same as we did in the second quarter. Offensive shootout now that both teams were able to get the butterflies out. This is only the third game in non-district play. District play begins in December. And with both teams coming in right here, you see a lot of them wearing masks, and that's because of the coronavirus pandemic. And not many fans as well, and that's also because they're all trying to maintain social distancing. And thankfully, we have Rio Sports Live here to present the games for those who cannot watch the games at the stadiums. For those who are staying at home, please stay home. Please be safe. If you have to go out, then please be safe and do it socially. Be socially distant. The Huskies right now practicing on the court. Coach Garcia trying to find a way to help his team get back into this game. They had a good defense in the first quarter. Second quarter, they lost it a little bit. However, they were still able to commit some turnovers to help the Huskies stay in this game. And a lot of turnovers committed by the Diamondbacks, as I believe there was 10 turnovers committed by the Diamondbacks, and against the 7 committed by the Huskies. We'll see how the second half begins, as we're just about 4 minutes away. We'll take another commercial break here, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching Rio Sports Live presentation of the Sharyland Pioneer Diamondbacks against the La Joya Juarez Lincoln Huskies.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
An increase of 169 cases of COVID-19.
Hospitals continue receiving COVID-19 patients.
When the world needed you, did you rise to the occasion? Since the pandemic began, J. Gonzalez Injury Attorneys have won over 700 personal injury cases and recovered millions for their clients. When others shut down, we continued fighting for victims of car accidents, work injuries, and 18-wheeler cases because we still believe in justice for all. J. Gonzalez.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry. in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Apply to the university that offers 98 unique degree plans. The university where 99% of students receive financial assistance. The university where you belong. Apply to Texas A&M University Kingsville today.
A Piece of Cake by Juarez in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Juarez, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Juarez in Harlingen.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Sharyland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sharyland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Alex Espinosa, Nathan Pinkerton as my camera operator, Diego Espinosa as my utility. As we are just 40 seconds away from the start of the third quarter here on Rio Sports Live at the Sharyland Pioneer Gymnasium, with the La Jolla Juarez Lincoln Huskies playing against the Sharyland Pioneer Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks up 28-18 right now. In the first quarter, the Diamondbacks had struggled a little bit offensively. You had players such as Miguel Angel Gonzalez as well as Jose Ortiz helping the team out, trying to get as many points as they can. And then on the opposite end, you had the defensive players such as Aiden Alvarez and Mike Garcia and Jacob Vasquez as well with the turnovers. Second quarter was a lot different, in which the offenses were exploding. Gonzalez with a couple of three-pointers, Morales with a couple of layups and a three-pointer. And now we are just starting the third quarter with Morales recovering the ball one-on-one against Gonzalez. And another turnover by the Diamondbacks, and it's going to be a quick pass to Gonzalez. He's going to lay it up, and he misses, catches his own rebound, but he is fouled. He will get fouled by the Huskies, and he's going to go to the free point line. So just in 13 seconds, the Diamondbacks have a chance to score first, just as they did in the first quarter. Gonzalez, free throw attempt number one is going to be up, and that one goes in smoothly to make the score 29-18. If you do have friends and family who are interested in watching this game, they can find us on YouTube, Facebook, and Roku. All they have to do is look up Rio Sports Live and find the Sharyland Pioneer versus La Jolla Juarez Lincoln boys varsity basketball game. As Morales with the ball, quick pass, and almost taken away. It is taken away now. Young with the ball, passes to Gonzalez. Gonzalez is going to pass it back to Young for his own layup, and that one is going to be good and one. Is it one? Let's see. They won't count the layup, but they will count 2 free throw attempts for Evan Young. And Young's first one is going to be up and no good. One more attempt, and it looks like we may have a substitution, as it looks like Isaiah Reyes is ready to come back in. And second time is going to be up and no good. Whistle blown, and the ball is going to go back to the Diamondbacks. Correction, to the Huskies. As with 7:26 left in this third quarter, We are back in play and pass over to Alvarez on a deep pass, incomplete. Had it for a second, slips out of his hands, and then goes directly out of bounds. And Young on a pass to Reyes. Reyes and Young. Young has the ball again. One-on-one. Looks like they're going to be playing outside coverage, protecting and forcing Pioneer to go for the three-pointers. And that was Ruiz on a pass to Reyes. Ruiz with the ball again inside the paint. Has to take it back to Gonzalez for a three-point attempt. That one is going to be no good. Rebounded by the Huskies. Huskies with 6:45 in the third quarter. And ball batted down, and it is saved by the Pioneer Diamondbacks, but the Huskies recover. Rebound by Gonzalez. As Sharyland Pioneer attempting to make another shot inside the paint. That one hits the rim, and that one's going to be no good. And another save over to Young from the three-point line. That one is going to be good! Young with, I believe, his second three-point of the game. And looks like an immediate timeout by Coach Garcia is going to be called. As that was a quick turn of events for both squads, as it looked like someone had put butter on the basketball as the ball was slipping out of the hands of both Huskies and Pioneers. Young just happened to be the only one that didn't lose the ball when he grabbed it, and as a result, he was able to make that three-pointer. And now the Huskies are down by 14 points. So the question is, how will they recover? How will they be able to recover from that attack? As it was a great showman of team. And you saw a lot of Gonzalez trying to help out his team, and you saw him, not only Gonzalez, but Ruiz, Reyes, both of them passing the ball, trying to confuse the team. And you saw the defense for the Huskies. They were forcing a three-pointer, and it looks like they may want to change their strategy, as the three-pointer is what the Diamondbacks were able to get. And a quick pass to Marroquin. Has the fight for that ball. Layup no good. Rebounded by, looks to be Mireles, but Marroquin takes it away. And that was Ortiz on a pass, and that's incomplete. Alvarez had it, and then he lost the ball. So now Pioneer gets the ball back with 5:45 in the third quarter. Gonzalez with the ball. Passing midcourt. One-on-one coverage. Looks to be man coverage. No, zone coverage that is being played by the Huskies. Ruiz from the three-pointer. That one hits the rim and rebounded. They're going to call jump ball. Reyes had the ball in his hands. As the ball is going to go over to Pioneer. Gonzalez over to Ruiz from the left wing, and that one is going to be rebounded, thankfully, by Young, as the Diamondbacks are able to recover another rebound. And Young, three-point attempt. His third one, no good. And ball tipped, and it is going to go out of bounds. They're going to call it Diamondback ball. 5:11 in the third quarter, and a quick pass for, looks to have been Ruiz, and rebounded by Mireles. Young with the ball. Layup is good to make it 34-18. Huskies have not scored yet in this second half. And a quick pass to Ortiz. And from the three-pointer, that's the first time we see Ozzy Camara in this half. Taken away by the Diamondbacks. Gonzalez is going to lay it up, and it's good to make it 36-18. And this is the Sharyland Pioneer offense that we've been seeing. Not only that, but the defense playing really good, and whistle's going to be blown immediately. Foul against the Diamondbacks, so now the Huskies have a chance to try and get some momentum in this game. Camara will, nope, it will not be Camara, but instead Alvarez. And Alvarez on a deep pass over to Garcia. Garcia looking, drives inside, passes left wing, and pass is taken away by himself as Ruiz, and Ruiz is gonna miss it. He misses the layup, rebounded by the Huskies. And it looks like they're gonna call a foul against the Diamondbacks. Huskies with the ball. Alvarez takes it. Quick pass. And losing the ball, going out of bounds. That'll be Sharyland ball with Gonzalez having it. And substitution coming in, or will be coming in. It is Ruiz is going to be going to the bench for a rest. Edney Mirales is going to come back in. And a quick pass to Young. Young on the pass to Mirales. Mirales looking, and that's Gonzalez. Correction, that's Valdez who has it. Valdez is going to shoot it. He misses. And this time we're going to see if Reyes gets it, and it looks like he will. Reyes got the ball to make it 38-18. 20 points in a row unanswered by the Diamondbacks. As the Huskies trying to find a way to recover. Pass over to Garcia. Garcia double covered, being forced to lose the ball. They're going to call jump ball. That'll be the Huskies ball. As we're going to have some more substitutions. Jose Gonzalez comes in, as well as, I believe that is Anthony Ramos. First time we heard his name in the game. Angel Portillo with the ball, looking, running out of time. Passes it over to Gonzalez, and Gonzalez losing the ball, trying to keep control of it. Gonzalez takes it away of Pioneer. And let's see what they call it. They'll call it jump ball. It'll go for the Huskies. And a quick pass to Gonzalez of the Huskies. Oh, and a screen. Gonzalez against Gonzalez. He's being doubled by Miguel Angel Gonzalez and Edney Mirales. And Marroquin couldn't grab the ball, slipped out of his hands, recovered by Gonzalez of the Huskies. Ramos for a three-point attempt, and that one hits the rim, no good. Rebounded by Mirales. Young, quick pass to Gonzalez inside. He'll pass it over to Reyes. Reyes makes it in! But the question is, will they count it? They will. It'll be a two-pointer and one. And substitution as Donovan Cottrell, first time we've heard his name in the game, is going to come in and give Mirales a little rest. Also coming in, it looks like Jose Ortiz is coming in to give Evan Young a little rest. And three-pointer, and the free throw is up and good to make it 41-18. Huskies with Jose Gonzalez being covered by Miguel Angel Gonzalez. And Gonzalez getting away from double coverage. Good job, but he slips. But fortunately for him, Marroquin was there to be able to make the layup. And Gonzalez, three-point attempt, hits the rim, hits the backboard, out of bounds. Stops the clock at 2:20. And more substitutions, as it looks like Coach Garcia is bringing in the speed players. And that is Alvarez with the ball. Quick pass to a wide open Garcia. Garcia going to the left wing, trying to control the ball, loses it out of bounds. That's going to go to Sharyland. 2:11 in this third quarter, with the Diamondbacks taking a commanding 21-point lead, and ball out of bounds. Some miscommunication by the Diamondbacks. That allows the Huskies to have the ball back. And a pass over to Alvarez. And that one is going to be caught, but they're going to blow the whistle. Alvarez has the ball after a foul committed by the Diamondbacks. And ball recovered by the Huskies. Three-pointer from the right side. Just takes a curve, hits the backboard, but Morales is there to recover for the Huskies. The Huskies with another shot. This one is going to be good! Gonzalez looking, pass to a wide open Ruiz. He's going to step inside, pass it over to Cottrell for his first points of the game. With that, it's back to a 21-point lead for the Diamondbacks. Garcia pass taken away. Cottrell had it, but then he loses it to, it looks to have been Alvarez. Alvarez with that layup attempt, no good. Jump ball, and that's going to go to the Pioneer Diamondbacks. And a deep pass open, wide open is Ruiz. Where did that come from? As a score now with 1 minute left in the third quarter, and incomplete pass. Morales wanted the ball, but he wasn't able to get it. Miscommunication between him and Garcia, but Morales didn't say anything about it. Just said, no worries, next time we'll get it. Pass over to Ruiz again. Ruiz, three-pointer. That one is a good one. Oh, my word. 44 seconds left in this third quarter, and the Diamondbacks are up by a lot. And whistle blown as that ball went out of bounds. That's going to go, it looks to be the Huskies. Huskies taking it out. It's going to be Mike Garcia looking for a player. Going to pass it inside. Tight coverage, tight man coverage that we're seeing. And whistle blown again as the ball went out of bounds. Garcia will have another chance to try and come up and try and make a better pass. And looking for a wide open player. That's going to be Alvarez. And looking, the Huskies trying to escape the tight coverage of the defense. Pressure, a lot of pressure made by the Diamondbacks as Morales has the ball in the final 12 seconds. And Alvarez looking, loses the ball. Whistle blown. As Huskies will get the ball, foul against the Diamondbacks. And lost ball. That's going to be Ortiz. Ortiz in the final seconds. Quick pass over to Valdez. Valdez does not get a final shot out. But I don't think for Coach Gonzalez it'll matter, as now the Diamondbacks are up 48-22 in a terrific offensive play for the Diamondbacks. For the Huskies, they're going to have to find a way to recover from this, as that was a very crucial third quarter that they needed to beat. We'll see how they can recover in the fourth quarter, being down by a lot. We'll see what tricks Coach Garcia has up in his sleeve as we take a break here on Rio Sports Live.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
An increase of 169 cases of COVID-19.
Hospitals continue receiving COVID-19 patients.
When the world needed you, did you rise to the occasion? Since the pandemic began, Jay Gonzalez Injury Attorneys have won over 700 personal injury cases and recovered millions for their clients. When others shut down, we continued fighting for victims of car accidents, work injuries, and 18-wheeler cases because we still believe in justice for all. Jay Gonzalez.
We are this close.
We're this close.
We are this close.
Of wanting to making history.
This close to changing the world.
We're this close.
This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease.
Ever again.
This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio. All we need is you.
This close.
If we donate now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits, caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats, Laguna Madre Baits. 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas.
And we're back here, ladies and gentlemen, with 7:21 left in the game as the Sharyland Pioneer Diamondbacks continue to dominate against the Huskies. The Huskies were able to get a point off of a free throw, and now we'll see if a three-point attempt for Valdez is going to be good. No, but taken away, Morales one-on-one against Cottrell. Cottrell is going to lay it up, and foul is going to be called against the Diamondbacks, and that'll be 2 free throw attempts for Fernando Morales. As Morales heading to the charity strip. Julian Valdez going to the very back. You have 2 Huskies at the back, getting ready for a possible pass from the back, and that first free throw is going to be up and good. Score right now 48-24. 7:05 left in this fourth quarter, and the ball is no good. Recovered by Gonzalez. Gonzalez with the ball, escaping 2 coverages, and they're going to blow the play dead. Gonzalez will keep the ball as there was a foul against the foul was against the Huskies. Huskies with the ball. Correction, Diamondbacks with the ball. Gonzalez looking, deep pass, hit by Young, whistle blown again, as it was a hit against, it looks to be the Huskies. Correction, it's actually the Diamondbacks who was hit. Huskies will get the ball back. That's Aiden Alvarez. Alvarez is going to pass it to the left. Looking. Alvarez keeps the ball 1-on-1 against Gonzalez. 2-on-1 now. Quick deep pass inside. 3-point attempt for the Huskies. That one is going to be no good. Passes goes over the rim. Recovered by Young, and a deep pass to Gonzalez. Wide open back pass to Ruiz. Ruiz wanted a 3-pointer, but he couldn't do it. Had to go back. And now he's going to lose the ball. Is it going to go to Sharyland or is it going to go to La Joya? Let's see. Officials still calling it. They're going to call it Huskies ball with 6:32 in this fourth quarter. And the Huskies with the ball. Alvarez has it. Looking. Little pass inside for Morales. 3-point attempt for Morales. That one is going to be good. And now Young is going to try and fight inside. He's going to have the whistle blown. He'll have to start from the wing, from the left wing. Foul against the Diamondbacks. And substitution comes in as it looks like Reyes is going to give Jose Ortiz a little rest. Young with the ball, looking. Gives it over to Gonzalez. Pass over to Ruiz. Will he get another three-pointer? Yes, he will! Holy cow. 5:58 left in this game, and that's another three-point attempt for Jacob Ruiz. As the whistle gets blown. And a pass to the Huskies inside. Pioneer playing the spread, trying to stop the three-pointer, forcing them to go inside and make the layups. Marroquin is going to get fouled, and he'll go through for two. He'll get 2 free throw attempts. For Marroquin, this will be his second time going to the free throw line. He's 1 for 4 he is 1 for 2 in free throws. This one is up and good, make it 2 for 3. He'll have one last shot to try and make the score 51-29, and that one is up, and that one is going to be good. 3 for 4 now on free throws for Marroquin. As Gonzalez looking, has to pass over to, it looks to have been Reyes. Ruiz with the ball, passes it back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez in coverage. Morales trying to find an opening, take the ball away. Young with it, almost lost it. Gets it back to Reyes, and Reyes looking, gets it back to Young. And Ruiz on the charity strip, finding a wide open Reyes. Reyes to Young. Had a chance but couldn't do it. Now gets a chance for a three-pointer. Now he gets it. Ooh, and a good escape in double coverage by Garcia, but he loses the ball. And that one's going to be Reyes. Reyes is going to lay it up, and he'll get one. He'll get a free throw attempt with 4:40 left in the game. With 4:43 and a free throw attempt as they're setting up the lineup. Ball is up and good to make it 57-29 in favor of the Diamondbacks as the clock starts ticking to 4:38. And pass by Alvarez is going to be no good. They're going to call traveling. They're going to call free throw attempt now for Marroquin. 3 for 4 on free throws. Let's see if he can get another one here to hope to make it 57-31. And Marroquin, first one up, and that one's good. With some more substitutions coming in, as for the Huskies, it looks like Anthony Ramos, Jose Gonzalez, as well as Ozzy Camara are coming back in to give the starters a rest. And for Sharyland Pioneer, the lineup is the same. Jacob Ruiz, Isaiah Reyes, Edney Mirales, and Evan Young. Looks like Miguel Angel Gonzalez will head to the bench for a rest, as that second free throw attempt is up and good. And now looks like Marroquin is going to head to the bench for a rest. He's going to be replaced by Marco Briz. Clock starts ticking down. Final 4:30 left in the game. Pass to Aaron, going inside the paint, losing the ball, fighting for it. And they're going to blow that whistle for jump ball. Who is it going to go to? They're saying Sharyland. Although one official looked to have been saying Huskies. But they will call it for Sharyland Pioneer. And the little floater pass, that one is going to be no good, catching their own rebound. The Diamondbacks aren't able to score. That forces that gives the Huskies a chance to try and score in the final 4 minutes of the game. Gonzalez with the ball. Gonzalez looking, batted away! Mireles bat that ball away. And that is Brice with the ball. 3-point attempt. That one is going to be up and good. Jacob Vasquez, we haven't heard his name in a while, making some points before the end of the game. And a quick pass over to Ortiz. Ortiz to not Mireles, but Valdez. And Mireles this time gets that layup. 59 points for the Diamondbacks. Camara with the ball, escaping double coverage, lost the ball, another turnover. And the whistle not blown, but the play is stopped. As it looks like they're going to call traveling against the Diamondbacks. That'll allow another free throw attempt for the Huskies. Camara with the ball. This will be his first time going for the free throw attempts. First one up. That one's going to be no good. Recovered by the Diamondbacks, and Diamondbacks almost lost the ball. But thankfully Ortiz was there to recover it. And Diamondbacks at the three, that's Reyes. Back inside the paint. Ortiz looking for an open player. Final 3 minutes of the game. Whistle going to be blown. Double dribble against the Diamondbacks. And with that, it's going to be down to the final 3 minutes, and a pass over to, looks to have been Camara. And taking away again, another turnover. They're going to call the ball in favor of, that looks to be Sharyland. And not only will the ball be in favor of Sharyland, it looks like they're heading over to the charity strip for a couple of free throws. This will be a 1-and-1 attempt. And first one, is it? No good. Rebounded by the Huskies. And that is Gonzalez looking. Gonzalez for the Huskies, looking for an opening, trying to go for the three. Gets a good screen with the help of Vasquez. Vasquez calling for the ball, and it's going to be a pass instead left to Angel Portillo. Now Vasquez gets the ball, passes it over to Gonzalez. And can't find anyone, slips and falls. He appears to be all right. And let's see, they're going to call a foul against, it looks to be number 14. It's going to be 2 free throw attempts for the Huskies. And we will have some substitutions coming in later on, ladies and gentlemen, after these free throws, as it looks like William Ashley is going to head back into the game for Sharyland Pioneer. And first free throw up and good. That's 1-on-1, so one more, and let's see if they can make it. As Vasquez is also going to head to the bench for a rest, and coming in is going to be Eli Torres. And Gonzalez, his second one is up, and that one's going to be good to make it 59-35. Ball in the arms of Julian Valdez. Valdez on a pass to Aaron on the left. Looking on the left wing, can't find an open player. Passes it over to Mireles. Mireles, and back over to, it looks to be Ortiz. Ortiz lost the ball. Can Aaron recover it? He throws it deep and taken away, intercepted by the Huskies. Ramos has the ball. Can't find an open player. Lost the ball now to Valdez. Aaron has the ball on the left side of the paint. And whistle's going to be blown. Double dribble against the Diamondbacks with 1:52 left in the final quarter. .145 left. As that looks to be Torres with the ball, lost it. Recovered by the Huskies, fortunately. And another turnover. That one is Mireles with the ball. Gets it to Aaron by himself with that layup, and that one is going to be good to make it 61-35, Sharyland Pioneer. Jose Gonzalez of the Huskies with the ball driving inside. Has to take the shot, misses. Rebounded by the Huskies. Ramos has it, and he misses, but he gets to go to the free throw line. For Ramos, this will be his first time going to the charity strip. The Huskies have gotten better in the free throw attempts, and that one is going to be up and good. Second attempt up and hits the rim, rebounded by the Diamondbacks. Mireles with the ball, looking, passing it over to Aaron on that right side. One-on-one coverage with Gonzalez. Valdez pass over to Mireles, and now Ortiz has the ball. Final 50 seconds in the game. Aaron with the ball, has a chance to take the shot. He's going to get it over to Ashley, and Ashley from the rim misses. And with that, Aiden Alvarez has the ball for the Diamondbacks. Looking for someone to throw it to. He's going to throw a deep pass over to Ashley. Ashley gets a shot at it, and that one hits the backboard. No good. Huskies with the ball. That's Gonzalez driving inside. He lost the ball with a good defense by Ashley. Whistle will be blown with 33 seconds left in the game. Score right now 61-36 Pioneer. Gonzalez with the ball. And it'll be a shot by Torres. Air ball, no good. Rebounded by Ortiz. Ortiz keeps it. He's going inside. He's going to drive it in himself. And that one is going to be up and good. 63-36. If they can score one more point, they'll have... This will be the most points they scored this season. We'll see what the Pioneer Diamondbacks plan on doing here as that layup is up and good. In what's going to be the final seconds of the game. And Valdez is just going to run down the clock. And that's how it will end, ladies and gentlemen. 63-38. Sharyland Pioneers get their first win of the season after losing 2 in a row in non-district play. They get their first non-district win here for the La Joya Juarez Lincoln Huskies. They're going to have to find another game to try and get their first win of the season, but a good show of play in the first quarter by both squads. Sharyland Pioneer wanted it more, and they showed it here at the end of this game. From all of us here on Rio Sports Live with Nathan Pinkerton as my camera operator, Diego Espinosa as my utility, Joe Bowling, our executive producer, Kevin Naro, our executive producer. I'm Alex Espinosa signing off.